Daniel Harris wasn't the kind of man who gave up easily. Once, he had a good job, a happy marriage, and a little house on Maple Street. Life was simple, but beautiful. Then came the night everything changed. A car accident took away his wife, Emily, leaving him with their 6-year-old daughter, Lily, and a lifetime of memories that hurt too much to touch. After that, Daniel wasn't the same. He worked small jobs, plumbing, painting, delivery runs, whatever paid the bills. And through it all, he wore Emily's gift, that same old brown jacket. People made jokes. Coworkers called him the guy in the thrift store coat. But he didn't care. That jacket was the only thing that still smelled like home. Every morning started the same. He'd drop Lily off at school, promising her pancakes when he got back, then spend the day hustling for work. Some nights, they ate cereal for dinner. Other nights, nothing but toast and hot cocoa. But no matter how tired he was, he'd always sit beside Lily's bed at night and say, "Hey, you know what? Tomorrow's gonna be better." And she'd smile, because she believed him. He didn't realize it then, but she was his reason to keep fighting. One cold November afternoon, Daniel ducked into a small coffee shop downtown. He had paint stains on his hands and holes in his shoes. He ordered the cheapest black coffee and sat quietly near the window. That's when a woman's voice broke his silence. "Excuse me, that jacket, did you get it from a vintage store?" He looked up surprised. No. It was my wife's gift." "Why?" The woman smiled kindly. "It's beautiful. Looks like it means a lot to you." Daniel nodded. "It's all I've got left of her." Her name was Sarah Miller, a local journalist. She had a gentle way of listening, the kind that made people open up. After a few minutes, she said, "Daniel, I write human stories. About people who keep going, even when life tries to stop them. Would you let me share yours?" He hesitated. He didn't want pity. But Sarah looked him in the eye and said, "Someone out there might need to hear it." He finally agreed. A week later, Sarah's article went online. "The Man in the Old Jacket, A Father's Endless Love." Within hours, people began sharing it. Thousands of comments poured in. "This broke my heart. Reminds me of my dad. We need more men like Daniel in the world." Strangers donated money. A construction company offered him a steady job. Local news stations showed up at his door. For the first time in years, Daniel felt something he hadn't in a long time: hope. But the real miracle wasn't what came from the outside. It was what was hiding right there inside the jack. One Sunday morning, Daniel noticed a loose seam in the inner pocket. He grabbed a needle and thread to fix it, but something inside the lining felt hard, like paper. He carefully cut a few stitches open. A small, folded envelope slipped out. His heart stopped when he saw the handwriting. It was Emily's. His hands trembled as he opened it. "My love, if you're reading this, it means I couldn't tell you in person. Inside this jacket is a small key. It opens the wooden box under Lily's crib. I started saving up for our future, for Lily's education. I wanted it to be a surprise for our 10th anniversary. Please use it when the time feels right. And remember, love doesn't end. It just changes where it lives. Emily." Daniel froze. His breath caught. He searched the lining again, and there it was. A tiny silver key. He rushed to Lily's room, pushed her old crib aside, and there, hidden beneath a loose floorboard, was a small wooden box. Inside it, $25,000 in cash, some jewelry, and a locket with their family photo. Daniel broke down right there on the floor. Tears, laughter, disbelief, it all came out at once. He whispered, "You're still looking out for us, aren't you?" That money didn't make him rich, but it gave him a second chance. He paid off his debts, enrolled Lily in a good school, and finally opened his own handyman repair shop, Lily and Dad Repairs. He still wore that brown jacket every day, only now, not out of grief, but out of gratitude. Months later, Sarah came back to visit. She found Daniel smiling behind the counter, Lily drawing in the corner, and that same jacket hanging proudly by the door. She asked, "So what's next for you, Daniel?" He looked at the jacket and said, "For a long time, I thought it carried my pain. Now I know it carried her love."